Let's go. Lessons and burdens ain't mutually exclusive. Call me if you wanna reach, these days I'm more elusive. I've been signing off to chase my dreams, it's not... Hey guys, it's Daniel, and today I'm gonna be talking about how to actually enjoy studying. So I have 4 points here which I hope can help you, I guess, increase your enjoyment around studying. You know, some people say studying shouldn't be enjoyable. It's studying. Something like it's called studying for a reason. I don't know. Some BS that we need to change. And that's why I got these points. So let's run them off real quick. Number 1, don't be too rigid. So like I said in last week's video, rigidity is the enemy of consistency. So if you come in with this whole plan, like at this point in time I'm going to study this, at this point in time I'm going to study this, that can be good for like short term when you need to cover some quick things quickly before an exam. But in the long term, doing that can really just affect your mood when you study. You'll be like, why am I doing these things in such a rigid, set out way that it's just not really working for you? Whereas if you have more of a fluid plan, maybe even putting in the topics that you need to cover and then just knowing how much time you need to cover for each one and then just placing them randomly, that can be an even better strategy. And then moving off the specifics of the plan, if one day you're really not feeling it, you can even, if it's just that one day you can not revise that day, or reduce the number of hours. Let's say you do 2 hours a day, maybe do 1 hour that day. And if you're feeling it a lot one day, like you're feeling properly motivated, increase the hours so that you can just balance it out here and there, and that's totally fine. Just don't be too rigid. And now, speaking of not being too rigid, make sure you do actually have a bit of a plan. So I've found that when I'm revising, most of my stagnation comes when I'm literally just scrolling through question banks, just doing question after question. I can't really keep motivated and go for that long amount of time, except for when I'm getting closer to exams, because I'm like, I'm not really learning anything new at this point. I feel like I've seen a whole load of questions on a whole load of conditions. There are a few question banks where I've literally just completed them and then reset. So I feel kind of stagnant that way. So having a plan of what you need to attack, having some things, a list of things, which is like your don't know list. So if they come up in the exams, you're pretty much screwed. Just having that list is a good place to start as well. As well as this, lack of direction can just make studying boring because you literally can't see the end. And yeah, it's just mundane. It's just dead. It's dead at the end of the day. And make sure you put on your plan for any increases and decreases in the time you want to study for a certain day. So if you know you're going to be going out with your friends throughout the day, then you might want to either cut your studying out completely or cut the numbers and then just work around that as well. If you know you like to go out and then after a night out, you take like a year basically to get back on track, or like almost the whole day, then make sure you're like, okay, today I don't need to study and it's okay, I don't need to beat myself up because it's planned for. And then number 3, don't go for too long. So make sure that in your plan you have scheduled in breaks, or if you don't want to schedule in breaks, make sure you're actually taking time to take breaks, because if you just keep going for a long amount of time, you're basically just going to lose concentration, and then no matter what, the work quality or the efficiency of the work you're doing is just going to go down, and essentially it just won't be worth your time to keep going on. So there are many techniques which people use, such as the Pomodoro technique with like 25 minutes on and then 5 minutes of a break. There's also Anime-doro, which was made by a medical YouTuber, where you do 40 to 60 minutes of work and then you watch like a 20-minute anime thing or a 20-minute show and then you get back into it. That is slightly more efficient than Pomodoro, but I don't know, I tried it for a bit, it's pretty effective. I used playing a video game for like 15 minutes and then going back to revision, and it's pretty great. And also, if you need it, take week breaks off, like after an exam, take some time off, just go enjoy yourself, take a week out and just chill, just like take back some time, watch some Netflix, play some NBA 2K22, you know, do your thing. And then number 4, the final one, is make sure you can see the end goal. So if you need to right now, ask yourself, what do you see coming from the revision that you're doing right now? Like, what is the end goal? Envision it in your mind. And once you can envision it in your mind, if you need a constant reminder or a daily reminder, write it down on a piece of paper, set it as a reminder on your phone, and then make sure you know the goal is to reach this certain point. I want to beat my score by this percentage or whatever in whatever exam you're doing, and make sure that goal is visualizable. That's not a word. Make sure you can envision it and then go out and get it. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please do leave a thumbs up. If you're new around here, hit subscribe. We're growing slowly and we're coming through. I'm coming through with these consistent videos. Also, my latest song, Last Memories, just came out last Friday. And yeah, go stream it, go check it out. There's a link in the description, first line, and I'll talk to you in the next video.